Okay, so what if you could make your competition completely irrelevant? Today, we're going to dive into a really powerful idea that does just that. It's called Blue Ocean Strategy, and it's all about creating a market space that's entirely your own, totally free from that usual exhausting fight for customers.
Does this whole scene feel a little too familiar? You know, you're constantly looking over your shoulder, battling for every single inch of market share, just stuck in this seemingly endless fight against a dozen other companies that, let's be honest, do pretty much the same thing you do. It can feel like you're trapped, for sure. But what if there's a way out?
To find that way out, we first really need to understand the trap. And for most businesses, that trap has a name. Strategists call it the red ocean.
I want you to imagine a shark tank. Everybody knows the territory, right? Everybody is fighting over the same limited pool of customers. And, well, the water gets bloody from all that intense competition. That is traditional strategy, in a nutshell. Finding your spot in the existing market and just trying to outperform your rivals to get a bigger slice of a pie that never gets any bigger.
So this is what life is like in the red ocean. Your daily focus is a fight for market share. It's this relentless effort to beat the competition. You're basically just exploiting the demand that's already out there. You're not creating anything new. And this forces you into a really tough corner where you have to make a painful trade-off. Are you going to be better, which usually costs more, or are you going to be cheaper? It's just a brutal zero-sum game.
So if that's the reality of the bloodbath, how in the world do you escape? Well, it requires a total shift in our thinking, moving from the red to the blue.
A blue ocean, it's the complete opposite. It's that vast, deep, open sea of unknown market space. It's about creating industries that don't even exist yet. So instead of fighting over the customers you have, you're creating a whole new group of them. And the water? It's clear and blue because, well, there's no one else there. And this, right here, reveals a huge mindset shift. The red ocean strategy is all about being the best in a really crowded field. Blue ocean strategy, it's not even about that race. It's about creating something so new that, at least for a while, you are the only one.
All right, let's put these two worldviews side by side, just so we can really see the difference. Because honestly, the contrast is like night and day.
See, it really boils down to this one fundamental choice. You can compete within the existing rules, which is a head-to-head zero-sum game, or you can create totally new rules by building something new and capturing demand that nobody else is even looking at. It's the difference between fighting over the same old battleground and discovering a whole new world. And this brings us to the ultimate goal, the real magic of a blue ocean. It isn't just about finding a quiet place to do business. It's that the old rules and the old players, they just stop mattering. This is the central paradox of the whole strategy, and it's so brilliant. I mean, it sounds completely counterintuitive, right? But the moment you stop obsessing over your rivals and start focusing on creating a huge leap in value for your buyers, you break free. You're changing the game to one they aren't even playing.
So why does this matter so much? Because when you create a brand new market space, you unlock brand new value for customers who were probably being ignored before. And we're not talking about a small improvement here. This is a leap that can fuel really powerful long-term growth. And then suddenly, your competitors are just stuck. They're stuck back in the old market, playing by old rules that don't even apply anymore. You're not just winning the game, you're literally redrawing the map of the entire industry.
Let's just end with this thought. Seriously think about it. What would you do differently? What kind of problems could you solve, or what amazing things could you build if you stopped spending all your time and energy just watching your rivals, and started asking yourself, what if my competition just didn't matter? The answer to that question? That just might be your blue ocean.